This video is sponsored by Rate Macarena. The other day in my competitive game, I saw my Reyna trying to flank, but to her surprise there was a chamber trap. We all know it doesn't matter if you trigger it or shoot it, either way the chamber and so the whole enemy team will be alerted. Immediately she started to panic, so she asked the team, "Hey guys, can I eyeball the trap so it doesn't see me?" Long story short, we lost the game, but was there a way for Reyna to actually bypass the trap if she eyeballed it correctly? How about Killjoy with a turret and Sova's dart? And between Chamber, Cypher and Killjoy, who's the best flank holder? Let's find out. But first, ad time. Do you hate it when you have insta-lock Jett and now you have to wait a whopping 75 seconds while your teammates argue why Jett is a bad pick? Sometimes it's better to lay back, take off your headset and peacefully grab your phone when the chaos unfolds in front of your very eyes. Now you might be wondering, what should I play on my phone? Well, don't worry my egoistic Jett main friend. I got you not one, but two solid recommendations thanks to the sponsor of this video. Macarena is a fast-paced competitive shooter that's all about big fat guns and big fat ass cheeks. The 5v5 setting with many different mechs and pilots allows you to customize the way you want to play like no other game does. I really dig this game because unlike other mobile games, the time to kill is perfectly balanced. And just like in Valorant, where movement is important to dodge bullets, so is it in Macarena. If you're looking to invest, I would heavily recommend going for the ability Melee Dash, as it allows you to be aggressive while also being able to quickly fall back. Kinda like Neon's Dash, but shorter I guess. Mech is honestly a really fun game, but if you prefer a bit more laid-back mobile game, you should check out Raid. For those who are new to YouTube and somehow haven't heard about this gem of a game yet, Raid is a dark fantasy hero collection game with, I kid you not, almost 700 unique heroes to collect. Fun fact, because there are so many heroes to collect in Raid, every person on Earth could, in theory, make their own unique roster. Depending on what you do in Raid, you can either have 4 or 5 heroes in your roster, meaning the first hero can be one of 700, second hero one of 699, and fourth and third so on. If you have a 4 heroes roster, you have this amount of possibilities to make your own roster. And that's a big number. The choice of being unique in your roster makes Raid a really interesting, one-of-a-kind game. If Raid or Macarena sounds interesting to you, consider downloading the games by clicking the links in the description or by scanning the QR codes on your screen. It supports the channel and you get a whopping $25 worth of gear in Macarena, consisting of 1 Firelight skin, a Prodigy case and 1 Plasma Cannon 4, and in Raid Shadow Legends, the free epic champion Ana, 200,000 silver, 1 energy refill, an XP boost, and 1 ancient shard worth a total of $30. By Raid and Max sponsoring me, they allowed me to get an additional editor, which means more high quality content for you guys, so I would really appreciate it if you guys check the games out to let the sponsors know they made a good choice. Anyway, enough ad talking, time to look at Chamber's trap and see if we can bypass it. To test this, I got Chamber to put a trap in mid lane on bind, and try with every agent if there's a way to get around it without triggering it, or if the agent is just better off not flanking. Starting with A for Astra. Astra is able to flank due to her star recalling and her smokes, and if you're super desperate for that flank, you can even use your ult to wall it off. Breach is not able to flank, even the fire particles of his aftershock sadly can't fool the trap. Brimstone, to no surprise, can easily flank by using his smokes. What might surprise you though is that his ult does block the trap from seeing you. Though I'm not sure if it would be a smart idea to ult yourself to pass it without breaking the trap, as you will most likely die, and if you do survive, you will with a sliver of HP. Plus you kind of announce to the entire enemy team that you're flanking. Chamber himself can only cross the trap by teleporting. I tried blocking the line of sight of the trap with his teleport towers and his own trap, but somehow the enemy trap sees right through it, alarming his copycat. Cypher can flank with his cage smokes, but not with his camera sadly. Though you are able to place it on Chamber's trap and even keep it levitating when the trap gets removed. Fate cannot get past. Jett is kinda self-explanatory. KO can only flank if he hits the Chamber with his knife with some kind of sick lineup. Killjoy I was hopeful for, but no matter how or where I place the turret, the trap sees right through it at all times. Neon can wall past it. Omen can choose to smoke or teleport around it. Phoenix can wall the trap off. Raze can, if lucky, jump over the trap, but be careful you don't accidentally trigger or destroy it. Reyna, no matter how you place your eye, cannot get past the trap. I'm sorry random teammate that I screamed at you. Sage can bypass the trap if she walls it off. Sky and Sova cannot get past. But Viper on the other hand can easily get past with all but a snakebite. And finally Yoru can get past by teleporting through it. Keep in mind that his decoy does trigger the trap, which may or may not be useful to know if you want to fake a flank to keep the heat off the bomb site. So if the enemy has a chamber in their team, you probably won't be able to flank if you play Breach, Fade, Killjoy, Reyna, Skye or Sova. Keep that in mind. I wonder, is it the same with Killjoy's turret? For those who do not know, Killjoy's turret is loud. Every shot it makes is as loud as a classic being shot. Killjoy also has our alarm bot obviously for flanks, but there's no point checking that one as the agents who already bypass Chamber's flank can naturally bypass this one as well. So let's keep it short and straight to the point. Can we make Fade, Breach, Killjoy, Reyna, Skye and Sova mains flank material, or are they just doomed? Breach can bypass it if he flashes the turret, making it unable to shoot. Funnily enough, the turret doesn't give a confirmation that it's being flashed, which could be a problem if you're unsure if you could flank. Stunning makes the turret shoot slower but will still spot you, and the ult moves the turret back. Killjoy cannot flank because she's bad. Reyna can bypass as the eye is nearside the turret. Fade cannot flank, and Skye can, just like Breach, flash the bypass. Sova sadly cannot. But there's one more flank holder. Can Fade, Sova or Killjoy bypass Cypher's wire? Sova actually can if you use your ult to get extra height, but you do kind of waste your ult for it, so it's your choice. Fade? Killjoy once again cannot. But wait, Cypher's trap is different from Killjoy's and Chambers. Even if you smoke it, or in Killjoy's turret's case, flash it, you can't always bypass it. Meaning Astra, Breach, Brimstone, Cypher, Fade, Neon, Phoenix, Reyna, Skye and Viper on top of Killjoy can't bypass that trap. Meaning only Chamber, Raze, Jett, Omen, Sage and Yoru and maybe KO with a sick knife throw can bypass it. That is unexpected. In conclusion, Cypher has the best flank trap, and Jett, Omen, Sage and Yoru are by far the best flankers. Once again, if you want to support the channel, check the links in the description and check out my other videos. Thanks for watching.